everybody, me and Dean back with another video, and today we're doing another episode of Cheap and Cheerful. For those of you that watched the video I posted yesterday, Extravagant and Excellent, the opposite, I mentioned that tonight I'm hosting Portugal night. All of our food and wine will be from Portugal. Well, the food won't literally be from Portugal, I'm not having it imported, but I'm making Portuguese dishes. We've done these many times, but one of my friends who's coming only drinks red wine, and the first two courses are really white wine appropriate. So I went to the liquor store yesterday and tried to find a red wine that I thought might work with those dishes. Hence this one here. We'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to start with, I got a dry white, that was on the tag on the liquor store. It said it was semi-dry. I don't know how. So I'm going to say off dry, but I don't know how off dry. I'm not really sure. We'll find out. It's a Vinho Verde, so I don't know. Let's see if it really is or not. Got 90 points from James Suckling. And this red is interesting. So the bill, I had the receipt here, and it was $41.67 for all three bottles. So if we're going to start off with, this is the most expensive of them. No, it's not. I'm sorry. This was $12.99 pre-tax. 2020 Planalto Reserva white wine from the Douro. On the back here it says, basically says a whole bunch of noble grapes from the Douro. With a lot of Portuguese wine, it's a ton of grapes, so I'm not even sure what's in here. But pardon me, I haven't had an awful lot of Portuguese white wine. I don't think I've had any from the Douro, so this will be interesting. Very fruity, a little bit of white flowers. Made me think of Yoni right off the bat. A little bit of apple. It's a medium intensity of aromas. Let's see how it tastes. A little bit of gooseberry, I think, there. A little bit of quince. It's almost a little bit woody. Not terrible. Short to medium finish. A bit of lemon on the like minor lemon on the mid palate. I mean, it's okay. It's just not very exciting. There's not a lot to get interested about there. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's, you know, what did I say? I paid for it $13. Yeah, what do you get for $13? It's not bad. I'd give it, I rated 83 points. Perfectly good wine. Not something I'd be jumping up and down about. We'll see how my friends feel about it. These wines, assuming they're all drinkable, are going to be our welcome wines. This one I'll give to my buddy who doesn't drink white wine when we have the white wine courses. Again, assuming it's quaffable. These two will just kind of drink while we're, you know, chatting before dinner officially starts. Yeah, you know, it's okay. Okay, on to the second one. Let's see if I agree with Mr. Suckling that it's 90 points. Now, I mean, James Suckling is a world famous wine critic. He gets a little bit of heat from a lot of knowledgeable wine people because he tends to give scores that are a little higher than a lot of people do. Not always, and sometimes I agree with him, so I'm not going to give him too hard a time. We'll see. It certainly doesn't smell sweet or off dry. So we got a Casal Garcia Vinho Verde DOC Vinho Blanco white wine. I don't have any idea what the grapes are here, so I will look it up and report on that. Casal Garcia, number one. What's that? I think it's a number one winery. Yes, even with my glasses on in a well-lit room, I cannot read. Number one, the most sold Vinho Verde wine brand in Portugal. Maybe that's what it says. Okay, so this one was This is the most expensive of them all. This was $14.99 pre-tax. All right, so let's see what we get here. Oh, very fruity. Again, medium intensity aroma. They're not really leaping out of the glass. A little bit of quince, a little bit of like a yellow plum. A hint of citrus, but not, maybe like a lemon curd. Asian pear. Okay. Well, let's see. Is it really off dry? Oh, I really splash that around. Oh, is that sugar? Residual sugar on the glass? Or did I just make it? Oh yeah, it's a little cloudy almost, eh? Look at that. I mean, I don't know why the shelf tag says semi-sweet, or what did I say, semi-dry or something like that. It's certainly not. I mean, what do they mean by semi-dry? It's almost got a tiny bit of fizz to it. And I guess that's slightly off dry, but very slightly off dry. Again, it's okay. I'm actually, it's okay. I'm trying to, describe what I'm tasting, but it was tough to describe it. But there's a little bit of peach and nectarine came through at the end there. Other than that, it tastes like grapes. Yeah, again, perfectly decent, well-made wine. I don't know how on earth anybody can give that 90 points. I actually think I like the first one better. I would give this one 81 points. Quaffable. We'll see what my friends think about it. But yeah, nothing special there. All right. Put the white wine glass down. I'm gonna have a quick bit of water so I can go over to the red. Hopefully not have my taste buds sullied. Okay, here we go. Carval Hay, Grau Vasco, Vinho Tinto 2020, which just means red wine, from the Dow. It's a blend of Touriga Nacional, Tinto Roriz, and Alfrochero. Touriga Nacional, of course, is I think they consider this the national grape of Portugal. Tinto Roriz, if I'm not mistaken, is Tempranillo. If I'm wrong about that, I'll mention that in the video. And then Alfrochero, Alfrocheiro, Alfrochero. I've never heard of that one. Don't know anything about it. So the reason I bought this is because I was looking for a lighter red wine. A lot of the Portuguese red wines we're serving tonight with dinner are pretty big, and they're not going to pair at all with the first couple of courses, which really require a white. So I thought maybe I'd see like Pinot Noir would be okay, but you can't get Pinot Noir in Portugal. So I just went and looked to see what they had, and this is from the Dow. And I looked around the back of it, and it's got complexity 3 out of 5 little dots. Tannins 1, well that's probably good. Body 3 out of 5, so medium bodied, and fruit 4 out of 5. Oh, we'll see what that means, and it's set to pair with cheese, beef, game, turkey, poultry. So is this gonna pair? The first course we're having tonight is like a chickpea soup. I don't know how well it's gonna go with that, but anyway, I wanted to give the guy something because he won't enjoy the white wines. So this was, you ready? $7.99. Yeah. Regularly $19.99. Oh, there was another sale here. The Dow roll I said was $12.99. It's actually regularly $14.99. So I got that one on sale too. I didn't even notice. So Normally 15, 15, and $10. Let's see how this blend, is it worth the $10? Can I serve this to actual human beings? It's a little bit smoky, a little bit gamey. Very dark and brooding. Some black plum, black cherry, blackberry. Let's see, $8, eh? Dry. Tannins are they're right about the tannins. There's not much tannin there at all. It's not very well balanced. Not much structure to it. Acidity's medium minus. I mean, you get for $8. I bet you it's better than most. Certainly better than anything you get from BC for $8. It's drinkable, I guess. Really hits your fruit mid palate. Really short finish, like it's just gone. Yeah, I mean, this is not something I would buy again, even for this price. But I don't know. Are you the type of person that likes to buy $8 wine? You like to $10 wine? You can do worse than this, I think. I would score this 79 points. It is a decent bottle of wine for the price. It is, although it's very dry, there is a fruitiness to it which would make me think this might be a good wine to cook with. It might, especially if you want a tiny bit of sweetness. It's not sweet like a Apothic or 19 Crimes or that stuff that I mentioned before in my videos. That stuff, when someone gives me that kind of stuff, that's what I do with it. Put it into pasta sauce and it works really well there. Certainly wouldn't drink it. And this has got some of the same characteristics without the cloyingness, the cheapness you get from those wines. I mean, this is a better wine than that stuff, Apothic, 19 Crimes, that off-dried, commercialized, mass-produced crap. But it's not a good. It's a good wine. It's not a great wine. It's fine. It is, like I said, the finish is very short. It's very uninteresting and I mean, if it's selling for $10 here in British Columbia, one of the more expensive places to buy wine in Canada for sure. What does it sell for in Portugal, where it's made? €1. I have no idea. It's just, this has got to be. It's got to be just almost free. You consider just think about the costs it would take to get this here. I mean, just the cost to transport it here, to import it. Forget about the liquor store markup. They gotta make money. Every store that sells this has to make money. How do they sell a wine from Portugal for $10? I mean, it must be. It must cost them negative money to make it. Not, of course, but it's insane, right? When you really think about from winery to bottle to my table, how many people have touched this bottle? How many people's salaries have been paid moving this wine? How much it costs to make the bottle? How much it costs to make I was going to say the cork, but of course the screw cap. But even so, to get a perfectly quaffable wine in BC for $10 right now at BC liquor stores for $8. I guess this kind of stuff has a place. So I got guests coming in a couple hours. I'm going to go finish making dinner, but I'm going to post this video first. I'll probably post it just before they get here, so they don't have a chance to see it first, so they won't know how much the wines are that I'm going to serve them as a welcome wines. We'll see what they think. They have pretty good palates. I suspect they're not going to love these, but I think they'll probably think they're drinkable. And they are drinkable. if I went to someone's house and they served me this, I wouldn't be jumping up and down, but I certainly wouldn't throw it in their face. Someone throws me a pothic, they're going to get a bottle upside the head. Anyway, so yeah, these are in. So I got all these at the BC liquor store in Chilliwack, which is not a huge BC liquor store. Wines from Portugal. I'll report later on all the other wines we have tonight on my blog, which I am way behind in, but I'll catch up. Because we're going to have some good wines tonight. We're going to have a lot of wines that we've been from wineries that we know and I trust, and a couple that are from the 80s. And it's going to be some good stuff, and hopefully all those wines stand up. I have one extra bottle just in case there's one bottle that's corked, or one of those bottles from the 80s doesn't hold up. I have an extra, a reserve bottle just in case. But they're all going to be better than these, I'm sure. So we'll see. But again, these are easy to find, and if you want to go into a liquor store, you want to try something for Portugal, just try something different. I doubt there's too many of you out there, unless there's someone watching here that's from Portugal. If so, hello. I doubt any of you are going to be that familiar with these wines, but try them. They're for the price. Again, $8. You're not going to get much for that. I guarantee these will all probably be more enjoyable to you than what you might buy from BC for the same price, in most cases. So, do I recommend them? I mean, I guess, for the money. If you want to spend $8, you want to go out to the BC liquor store and spend $8 on a red wine, and one you probably haven't had before. Well, probably haven't. Leave a comment below if any of you have ever actually had this wine. Touriga Nacional, Tinta Roriz, and Alfro Cerro. Hey, I've never had that before. So that's it. I have to go do some cooking. So thanks again for watching. Leave a like or a comment. Let me know what you think of Portuguese wines in general. Let me know if you've ever had any of these wines. And if you have, I'll be pretty surprised. But, never wrong before. And let me know if you think you're going to go out and try some other Portuguese wines. Because really, there's a lot of really good stuff coming out of Portugal. More than just port. Which, of course, is what they're most known for. But a lot of their table wines are spectacular. We're going to have a few of them tonight. And these are perfectly good for the money. So, again, thanks for watching. Until next time, drink great wine. See you soon.